Liz, I'm thinking about ordination these days, and just wondering about your ordination. What can you tell me about when you were ordained?
Gosh, it feels like forever ago. So my ancestors were the charter members of First Presbyterian Church in Highland, Indiana, and I was the first woman ordained coming up out of the youth group in
Really?
that church.
Great.
And so it was a really big deal, and I had a call in Louisville, Kentucky, but we definitely wanted to do the service at my home church. The sanctuary was full, and the pastor from the church I was going to be going to, Dr. James Chatham, came up to Highland, Indiana, and Reverend Leroy Fassett and Dr. James Chatham and my mom all participated in the service. I remember being very nervous, and when I saw my mom speak, I was just so proud that we had had such a long history of membership in that church, and they were my faith formation.
And
So
when was it?
it was in the spring of 1991, and I remember at the end I got to serve communion for the first time, and I took the lid off and I hit it too loudly onto the plates, and they made a loud sound, and I was kind of freaked out.
Cymbals crashing.
Yeah. How about your ordination?
Yeah, I was ordained. It's almost exactly 29 years ago, August 23rd of 1987,
Okay.
in the LaPorte Presbyterian Church, where I'd just gone to be an associate pastor. And I remember that very well, too. Bill Wimberly was the preacher. It's actually Jenny Giddens' uncle.
Oh my goodness.
And he preached, and I had a charge from a friend of mine, Ken Hamilton, from seminary, and it was very exciting. And I remember the laying on of hands, very powerful moment for me, and so I have great memories of that ordination service. Of course, it's on my mind because this Sunday at 3 o'clock here, Abby will be ordained, and she will serve communion for her first time, and we will have the laying on of hands, and many members of the presbytery and from her church in Fourth Pres in Chicago will be here, and friends from Louisville and other places, and so I hope members of the congregation can come too. It's an exciting moment, not just for Abby and us, but for the whole congregation. Please join us 3 o'clock this Sunday.